Good morning, students. Welcome to English class 0 to Infinity. Book back exercises. Srinivasa Ramanujan, The Man Who Knew Infinity. From 0 to infinity, the students laughed at Ramanujan because he asked if no banana was distributed among no one, would everyone get one banana? The teacher complimented Ramanujan for asking a question that took centuries for mathematics to answer. Same thing here, we will find just like a recapitulation. What do you understand from this? What does I mean by infinity equal 0? That means any greatest number is farther from infinity but nearer to 0. It shows that infinity is not equal to 0. Now, let us see the book back exercise, detailed answers. From 0 to infinity, text questions, detailed answers. From summary, you can take also. What was the reaction of the classmates to Ramanujan's questions? The classmates laughed at Ramanujan's questions. The Indian mathematician Bhaskara proved that 0 divided by 0 is infinity. Ramanujan got Loney's trigonometry book from a college library. Ramanujan did his mathematical problems on loose sheets of paper or on a slate. History, English, physiology were the subjects neglected by Ramanujan in college. He was interested only in maths. Same thing, question answer. You can learn it. Other notes also given. You can start copy from this question answers. Book back exercises. Only this paragraph you have to answer. Describe the life of Srinivasa Ramanujan in India. Ramanujan was born in Erode in Tamil Nadu on December 22nd, 1887. From early childhood, it was evident that he was prodigy. Senior students used to get his assistance in solving math problems. At the age of 13, he began his own research on trigonometry. The book Elementary Results in Pure Applied Mathematics by George Shoebridge caught triggered the genius in Ramanujan. He used to do problems on loose sheets and enter the results in notebooks, which are now famous as Ramanujan Straight Notebooks. Although Ramanujan secured a first class in mathematics in the matriculation examination and was awarded the Subramanian Scholarship, he failed twice in his first year arts examination in college as he neglected other subjects such as history, English and physiology. He searched for job for good and papers to do calculations. The director of Madras Fortress gave a clerical job Ramanujan on a monthly salary of ₹25. Second question. Narrate the association of Ramanujan with G.H. Hardy answer. Paragraph question also given. Note down this. Match the words with correct synonyms and antonyms from the table. Distribute means circulate, antonym collect. Infinite, infinite. Boundless, measurable. Significant, important, antonym trivial. Delight, joy, sorrow. Unkempt, messy, clean. Initiate, commerce, conclude. Conjecture, guess, fact. Narration of two genius. That means you have to listen. Two genius narrate it in your own words, as you like. Group discussion also same thing. Now reading from the questions. Learn this. Now, memorable anecdote in incident in your life. Here, I was then a student of class 4. This is for example. One day I was left at home with my grandmother. It was in the afternoon my grandmother was taking a nap. I was a very restless one. The toy soon bored me and I looked around for something new. The unique thing which caught my attention was my grandma's spectacles. I put it on my nose, just in the style of my grandma. I looked around. Soon my eyes got tired. As I felt pain in my eyes, I removed the specs and threw them away. They struck the wall and landed on the ground broken. Now I got worried and afraid. I started trying to repair it. As I was holding these glass pieces, I felt a severe pain in the middle finger of my right hand. I looked at it. Blood was trickling down from a deep cut in my finger. I started crying loudly. On hearing my loud wailing, my grandma woke up. She hurriedly came out of her room, took a quick glance at my adventure and detecting the source of my trouble. She pressed her hand on my cut finger for some time and then she took me to the doctor for bandaging. I was very much afraid of punishment, but my grandma forgave me, although she had to suffer difficulty in seeing until the glasses were repaired. However, I was naturally punished as I could neither eat my meals nor to do my homework for 3 days. Favorite personality also. Now we come to the grammar. What do you mean by connectors? Take your English textbook, page number 159. What do you mean by connectors first? We could go to the library or the park, or is the connector. He neither finished his homework nor studied for the test. Neither nor is the connector. Ineffectual. I did not go out because the weather was wet. Because in each of the above sentences, two different ideas are expressed in one sentence. To connect the ideas, some words like or, neither, nor, because are used. These words and phrases are called connectors. Nepuchurkal. A connector may be used to indicate the relationship between the ideas expressed in a clause or a sentence. The following connectors can be used for different purposes in your English textbook: adding, sequencing, illustrating, cause and effect. Adding means and so as well as moreover to further. Sequencing first, second. While you are using English in a sentence, you can use this word finally, next, meanwhile, after, then, subsequent. Illustrating means if you are describing or illustrating something, for example, such as, for instance, in the case of as revealed by, illustrated by. Cause and effect, because, so, therefore, thus, consequently, hence. Comparing, qualifying, contrasting, and emphasizing. Comparing, similarly, likewise, as is, like, equally. Qualifying, but, however, although, unless, except, apart from. Contrasting, whereas, instead of, alternatively, otherwise, unlike. Emphasizing, stressing, above all, in particular, especially, significantly, indeed, notably. In your textbook, page number 116, the man has much money, however, isn't happy at all. I like playing football. On the other hand, black letters. My brother likes playing basketball. His family made a lot of effort to make the son's lessons better. Conversely, he never made any effort. She spent 4 years studying for her law degree. Meanwhile, she continued to work at the bank. You are not allowed to use your phone here. Similarly, you have to switch it off when you are in the library. Complete the following sentences using appropriate connectors from the box. Yeah, 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 complete the following sentences using appropriate connectors. Moreover, although, meanwhile, therefore, because, as long as, thus, above all, for instance, except. She felt cold, although she was wearing a winter coat. This restaurant has some of the best chefs in the town. Moreover, their services is excellent. I'm not going to the party tonight because I didn't get an invitation. You can set the table. I will start making dinner. Meanwhile, I will start making the dinner. I can play quite a few instruments. The piano, the flute, the guitar. I can play quite a few instruments. For instance, the flute, the guitar and the piano. The stove was out of chocolate chips. Therefore, they would need to make a different type of cookies. The stores are open daily except Sundays. I will stay as long as you need me. This detergent is highly concentrated and you will need to dilute it. It was the thing he prized above all. The detergent is highly concentrated and thus you will need to dilute it. Already you learn active voice and passive voice. This is an example as well as a recapitulation and assignment for you. Mrs. Sarul Selvam has taken the active and passive voice clearly in Tamil as well as in English. Convert the following active sentences into passive sentences by supplying an appropriate passive verb form. She will not recognize us as. We will not be recognized by her. The question is in the active voice. You have to find out the correct answer, choose the correct answer for passive sentences. They didn't invite me, but I went away. I wasn't invited, but I went away. They broke up the table for firewood. The table was broken up for firewood. She has won the first prize. The prize has been won. Simple perfect tense is changes into past perfect, present perfect tense. A friend of mine is repairing the car. He is repairing is changes into is being repaired. The car is being repaired by a friend of mine. Begin the work tomorrow. If the sentence starts with suggestion or any other questions, begin with let. Let the work be begun tomorrow. Her silence worries me. I dash her silence. Me changes into I. Object comes as a subject. I am worried by her silence. Next, match the following active voice sentences with a passive voice. I will never forget this experience. This experience will never be forgotten by me. I is changes into me. Forget is changes into be forgotten. Mother made a cake tomorrow. The cake was made by my mother yesterday. Mother made a cake yesterday. A cake was made by mother yesterday. Have you finished the report? Has the report been finished by you? The tiger was chasing the deer. The deer was being chased by the deer. Was chasing. Present continuous tense is changes into being. She has written a novel. Has written is changes into has been written by her. She is changes into her. Change the following same thing. Passive form. 0 to infinity solutions questions. Stanley will inform you later. You will be informed by Stanley later. Subject comes as a object. Object comes as a subject. People speak Portuguese in Brazil. Portuguese is spoken by people in Brazil. My grandfather built this house in 1943. This house was built by my grandfather in 1943. Do not hurt the animals. You are warned not to hurt the animals. You must not drop litter in the streets. You are warned not to drop litter in the streets. Carry it home. Let it be carried to home. They are decorating the wall. The wall is being decorated by them. They send this into them. This is the project, you have to do it yourself. This is the warm-up questions. For pros, I gave you enjoying the puzzles and solving the puzzles. Really, it will be very easy. According to the question, answer is given, find out. If you know, if you are interested in mathematics, really it is an exciting one. Synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms. Absurd means silly. Dingy means dark and dirty place. Ignorant, unaware. Petty, insignificant. Unkempt, not neat. Of synonyms, choose the appropriate synonym. Same thing. Learn it from the paragraph and find out from the correct answer. Jumbled up question, you have to write it in the, that means synonyms as well as the antonyms. Significant, correct answer. From this, absurd means logical. Fourth one, intriguing. Boring, backward. Same thing here. Now, thank you for listening. This lesson is for you to learn connectors. Whenever you start talking in English means wherever you may be, use these phrases, connectors, phrases, etc. Try to use the active and passive voice in a correct situation, in correct circumstances according to the situation you need, according to the need of your talk. So make use of this lesson. Try to make more interested in learning mathematics. That is my advice. If you are really intelligent in mathematics, you are very, very clever. Now learn the exercises, paragraph question, question answer. All the best for your future.